Hey guys, Grutz here, and we are back on the Dozacraft server. And today, as I said in the last episode, we're going to work on this tree farm here. I've got a rough idea of what I want to do. I'm not 100% exactly how I'm going to do it. So a lot of this is going to be trial and error, and I hope you can bear with us while I'm messing around and trying things out. Anyway, let's get started. So what I do know for certain is I'm going to want jump boost 4 pistons here. So sapling's going to grow, then the 4 pistons are going to push that direction. So yeah, that's fine. And I think I'm going to use half slab wiring. Oh, there's SP just coming on there to power it. When you've got 4 pistons, it's quite easy to power the thing. 3 half slab blocks like that, and that'll do the trick. Right. So get some dust there, there, and there. Probably here as well. Right. So next thing I'm going to need is a dispenser. Do I have a dispenser? Dropper. Furnace. No dispenser. Okay, that's a good start, nice and well prepared. So I head up into my storeroom. I don't even have any up here, to be honest with you. So what do I need? Got one of them. Some cobble. And yeah, that's it. I'm still a bit rubbish with all these recipes. I come from an Xbox background, so learning all the recipes has taken a while for us. Right, anyway, it's a dispenser there. Right, and let's get back down here. So that's the first set of pistons in place. And that's going to be the dispenser for the bone meal. Now, usually when people do this style of farm, let's see if I've got some, yeah, just a few odds and ends. Yeah, usually when they're doing this type of thing, you'll find that it'll be a power source, a repeater, and then you dust there. You plant the sapling. When it grows, power goes through the block, and then you'll take the power from there, activate the pistons. Now this is all well and good, but as you can see, I've got pistons here, I've got a dispenser here, and the wood's going to be pushed this way. So I'm only left with one space where I can do things, and to be honest with you, I like things to look a bit cleaner, and if I'm standing here, I don't want anything in front of us. Because I know one option would be to, say, power from there, a bit of dust, when it grows, use bud activation. Yeah, he's always up to something different. So, what I'm going to do instead is, all 4 of these are going to be solid blocks anyway. So I'm going to check this block here instead. So, let's grab some of this. get that there. Have I got anything to use as a temporary block? Cobble will do. Yeah, so I'll send the power that way, and then I'll check for growth on this side. Oh, yeah. Right. So the tree will grow. It'll be detected through there, and then we need to get that wire over here. Now I need to run it in from that direction, because for this to work it needs to go directly towards the piston. Sorry about the sort of pauses and stutters and things. I'm trying to work things out. A lot of what I'm saying is actually for my own benefit as well as everyone else's. Right, and I have to make sure that I don't power that dispenser. I suppose it doesn't make any difference, it's going to be running on a clock anyway. But I don't like things like that to be running constantly non-stop. Yeah. That needs to be a solid block. And that one there. And this doesn't need to be here. Okay, so run that down there. And we'll get some dust. Oh, if anyone hasn't seen Doza's video with the redstone tower, you've got to say that was... it was amazing. That much redstone. Oh, beautiful sight, beautiful. But if you haven't seen it, go and have a look at it. Great video. And I've never seen that much redstone, to be honest with you. Right, so tree grows and it all pushes out. No clicks from the dispenser, just make sure every piston does fire. So that'll be the tree growth, and we haven't got anything in the bottom one. That clicking, if you're wondering, is the tower and the sorters and stuff going off for the iron. You get used to that after a bit. Right, so the bottom one did fire, but the middle one didn't. Okay, that's a bit strange. Let's just give this some permanent power so I can see what's going on with it. Right, I think what's happening there is it's actually pulsing too much, but not too much, too quick. Let's try it again and have a look. Yeah, so I'm missing one. But as you see, when I give it a permanent power, it was fine. So I take that as in the signal needs slowed down a bit, so let's try that on one take and try again. And that's better. Right. So that's the first bit sorted out. Is there any other way I can do that? I want some room on the ground for doing the clock for the dispenser, so ideally I would like this little bit of space here. Although I do have all this room here. I'll get this row of pistons sorted first and we'll see where we'll go from there. Okay. Definitely do with a better temporary block than just using cobble all the time. Right, so get these pistons in place. Let's get up here. Last one. There we go. So let's pull these blocks back out of the way. What I'll do is I'll build the whole mechanism first and then think about making it look pretty. Function, yeah. Every time. I see a lot of people building, making it look nice as they go, but I've done it too many times and find that I've done something wrong and it doesn't work. So I'll just make sure the basic thing works first. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to send all the logs this direction, and this moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it will go 13 long because it'll push 14 blocks, but it'll leave an air block. So that's going to work fine there. So what I want to do now is make a smart piston, so as soon as anything blocks this, I'm going to have it send a signal out there. So the log will go there and it'll make a signal. Now we need to wire this lot. So I think the best way to do this is going to be just to run it like this. Dust all the way along. Good. Now I'll just get up here and dust all the way along here, and this will activate all of them because the dust on that block will activate this piston here. But if you notice, it's diagonal to this, so when this piston fires, the block update of that firing and the diagonal power of that on that piston will make that one fire, and likewise with these down here. So that's that sorted for that bit. Now all we need to do is bring this up here. I say all we need to do is that, but let's go for it. So that I guess I can just put a block here. And one there. So is that all of them? No, it's not. Right. So the signal's not going far enough, so that's alright. We can deal with that. How? Take these away. Get rid of that. Best way is probably going to be to get the right block. instead of how we had it, we'll just put the half slab here. Can I get up? Yeah. The question is, am I going to be able to get back out again? And I didn't want to do that. Right. Move that. Oh, that's not good. And hopefully... yeah, it did absolutely nothing. Great. Right. So I need a bit more wiring here. We'll just send the signal into that. Might as well take this off, because that idea didn't work. I really want to fill up that there, because I've got a bad feeling that I'm going to have a creeper drop on my head and stop everything that we've already done. Right, so that'll do the bottom one. Take that slab out of there. Put that there. Where is he? He must be above there. And we'll just wire it like that. And then, hopefully, third time lucky. That's the one. So yeah, trail grow there, push along, and as soon as the last bit of timber hits that, the whole lot pushes out. Right, spot on. I still want to take that off the ground. Ooh, bit of a lag spike there. So let's get this up. But that won't work because that's there. Let's think. I told you there'd be a lot of hum and har and not really much getting done. So let's put that back there. I'm going to want to have that activating off a clock. So might as well do the clock now. And the easiest clock out there has to be a comparator clock. Oof, getting some nasty lag spikes today. So I'll go and grab myself a comparator, however you say it. And let's see. Stick that there. It needs to be on that setting. Yeah. Actually, stick it that way around. That'll join in there. And this can take its power. Wait, it's not going to take its power from there anyway. I'm going to have to put a button on somewhere. But there we go. So that's the clock sorted for it. Just stop that because it's going to get annoying very fast. And I'm going to have a think about where I want the button for this. So yeah, let's get some blocks here and build this wall out. So that'll be that type of thing. We'll have that one like that. So you'll walk in here. Actually, change that one. Get that dust on there. Yeah. Might as well fill this bit in. I think I'll probably put upside down stairs along here as the rim, and that'll stop this from showing up. Before I do anything else wiring up, I should really test this thing. Pull these away. Go and see if I've got any bone meal. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. And that'll never break. Right. So, yeah, plenty of the stuff. So let's take them and get back down there. I love running on the stairs. That's such a great thing. I'm glad that came into the game. Right. I'll get hit with bone meal, and this is going to take a lot of bone meal. Pushers. Sticking a sign on there, I'll stop that leaf doing that anymore. Do I have any? No, I do have some on my base, so I will get them in a bit. And why did that click happen? I'll have to see if I hear that again. A lot of bone meal. Yeah. What's going on with that? Yeah, I think I'm getting bud power onto that for some reason. So let's shift that one. Get rid of that. Let's just take this wire in a little bit more this way. That and that. Take these blocks out. Right, let's see how that one goes. Actually, let's stick them in there. I'll go and turn the clock. Yeah, I've filled this in now, haven't I? We'll just manually put this clock on for now. If I hadn't put my redstone torches away. So let's get them back out. Set the clock away. Right. This dispenser going. It's not wasting any bone meal because unless there's a plant in front of it, it doesn't actually do anything. So we'll stick that tray in there. And I say I'm going to be using a hell of a lot of bone meal. Try to think if there's any way I can speed that up at all. That one was quick. And that's the bone meal gone now. Well, it works. It uses a lot of bone meal. I'm not using it as my main tree farm anyway. My main tree farm's over there. This is just going to be log storage for surplus saplings. And SP's having a right old time there by the looks of it. So what I need to do is get a lever for that clock, because there's no way I want that thing running all the time. So, want one of them. Probably going to need them again. And the dust. Right. So, where to put it? I need to know if that works like that. I don't see why it shouldn't. Just take that sapling out. Power it somehow. Yeah, that'd be a nice infinite loop, burning the torch out. That would be the more sensible way of powering it. Yeah, the old fire, and we managed to save a bit of room doing that. Right, so where to put the lever? I'm guessing putting it on this wall that I've opened up here. That's going to be the best place for it. So let's get rid of that, put them blocks back in. Put that down there, bit of dust here. And then send it round there. Gonna have to put a block right here. Oop, and there. Actually, that one's not needed. The reason I need this block here is just so that it cuts the signal so they don't interfere with each other. So send that along there. That repeater is just to stop that from interfering with each other. I think I'll send that into a block. And then invert the signal again. So that turns on and off. Right, yeah, good. Happy with that. Just about. Looking at it, and I would have preferred it to have been on that wall there. So that doesn't interfere with that. And I suppose if I put a block here, I'll just shift the lever. That's better. Okay, yeah, happy with that. So yeah, That's all working good. So like I say, it'll keep pushing. Eventually it'll do that, and it'll push the whole lot out. And then the next row, that'll start coming out. And again, when it gets to the end, it'll push the next one. And then that will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So I'm going to want the wall there. And a wall there. And yeah, I think I'll carry this wall on so it joins here. Put some type of entrance, and then I can just walk in and harvest the wood whenever I want it. So yeah, I'm happy with that, and I think I'm going to call it a day. I'll pretty this up, and then I'll show how it looks when we're in the next episode. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.